Vou botar qual aviso que eu gosto, só pra testar como é que estão as coisas.
Botafogo tá embalado, hein?
É, tá funcionando. Deixa eu ver uma coisa aqui. Ué, tá dando retorno onde? Ué.
A third edition of the Unnameable Elements? I didn't even know it had editions.
Oh, it's much improved with the index. Please, borrow it if you'd like.
I'd love to. Oh, Rook, you probably wanted to say hi. Thanks, Professor.
You look moved in. Just a few essentials. Manfred was a great help with the boxes. What a fascinating place this lighthouse is. What do you make of it?
It's great. Big, mysterious, lots of art, everyone's got their own room.
It'd be easy to fall in love with such a place.
I think Balara has.
She's been quite welcoming. However, I noticed a few of the others taken aback by Manfred, and I overheard remarks about my skulls. My necromancy won't cause any undue worry, will it?
We're still getting used to one another.
True, and yet...
Give it time. We'll settle in.
Please excuse me. Manfred and I should finish our inventory. Thank you for stopping by. By the way, Rook, before I left, Myrna and Veilguard asked if we could assist with an outbreak of hauntings across Thedas. They also mentioned displaced wisps in the necropolis. I'm not sure what's frightened them, but it bears investigation.
Hauntings and scared wisps? Let's look into it.
Thank you. We'll depart for the necropolis whenever you're ready.
Tudo mexendo. Pera, eu vou um negócio aqui também. Eu tenho habilidade rajada. Área controle, controle de explosão, área de ação. Qual é o negócio? Como é que é? Habilidade rajada. Não. Aqui, não. É o seguinte. Isso. Pego isso. Pego aqui, pego aqui.
Did I see you writing a message to the Inquisition? What's that about?
You know Varric and I were part of the Inquisition, right? I'm trying to get news about the South. But Charter hasn't replied to any of my messages. I'm trying not to worry about what's happening there, but... No, it's probably fine. Charter's just busy. She's always busy.
Charter. Who's that?
She's the Inquisition's spy master. Or she would be, if there was still an Inquisition. I suppose she just works for the Inquisitor now?
I haven't heard much about the Inquisition in years.
Oh, that's intentional. When the breach was open, we needed a large group to stop southern Thedas from falling into chaos. It's changed in the years since. We're a smaller force, working underground to keep an eye on things going on in the world.
Why isn't she here? We could use a hand.
Charter entrusted the search for Solus to Varric, to us. The world's large, and she's got many things to deal with.
So how long were you with the Inquisition? 10 years?
Something like that. Why?
You must know the Inquisitor.
Well, yeah, we worked together. I wasn't part of the Inquisitor's inner circle, though. I spent more time with the ordinary people, the ones you didn't hear about.
And the Inquisitor's advisors, what about them?
Of all of them, I'd say Josephine is my favorite. She's lovely. She still sends me a box of handmade sweets from Val Royeaux every year on my name day. Cullen and I got along too, but he was always busy. He would have bad days from lyrium withdrawal sometimes, and I would share the tea that my ma sent. He's from Ferelden too. Maybe it reminded him of home.
What about Liliana? I heard she's intense.
I think she likes to cultivate that reputation. She's not nearly as terrifying as she sounds. Oh, I passed her in the Great Hall one day, and she suddenly turned and asked me if I wanted a nug.
A nug? Those small pink rodent things? What for?
Oh, she loved them and made a hobby of breeding them as pets.
So, did you take the nug?
No! What am I gonna do with a nug?
But you did know people from the Inquisitor's inner circle, didn't you?
I knew them, sure, but those early days, all I wanted was to prove myself and not get in anyone's way. Some of them were more approachable than others. Sarah was a puppy with a new toy. 100 new toys. Fun, if you can handle the mess. She was really the only one who could make Rainier, well, Blackwall then, let down his guard. Otherwise, he kept to himself and stuck to the stables. We'd talk when I visited the horses. And there was Cole, of course.
The spirit boy?
Yep. I was just sitting on the walls one day, and he asked if he could join my game.
Like a card game?
Nah, just good old people watching. Must have seemed like a game to him somehow. We'd pick strangers out of the crowd and try to say something about them. Like, ooh, she heard the joke yesterday and she's still trying not to laugh. Or one of Cole's. His eyes remind her of the ones beneath her bed.
Mhm.
I have so many questions.
Believe me, I did too.
Cole didn't elaborate.
I think I prefer the mystery, don't you?
Wasn't Cole an empath? He must have been great at this game.
Ah, but the rule was you couldn't say anything you actually knew. He got it in the end. I think.
So you didn't ask him if you guessed right?
Well, being right wasn't the point. Making a habit of seeing people was. I think he liked that. It's why you don't miss.
So, tell me about these ordinary Inquisition members I haven't heard about.
The Inquisition hired hundreds, and most of them weren't Magisters or Ben Hasrith or the left hand of the Divine. There were scouts and stable hands, carpenters and cooks and quartermasters, even 2 dedicated pastry chefs. Most of them volunteered, like me. We wanted to help in whatever small way we could.
You help people. That's not small.
It sure felt like it sometimes. I'd sit with Rector and Faulkner and we'd watch the important people with their important business rushing by.
Rector? Faulkner?
Liliana gave all her agents pseudonyms.
Right, like Charter.
Well, Charter's Charter, but when the other 2 and I were together, we were just Lace, Wilbur, and Katya.
Do you miss it? The Inquisition, I mean.
It's hard to miss an organization. They're only as good as their people, don't you think? But I do miss my friends. We write each other, but it's not the same. And the Inquisition is different from what we've built here. Not better or worse, just different. It's special when you're among people working toward the same goal.
Not everyone. There was Solus. What did you really think of him back then?
Lonely. He always seemed lonely. It's hard not to be when you hold yourself above everyone else.
As smart as he's supposed to be, there's just some things he doesn't get. At all.
Yeah. Maybe one day he will. Maybe. If you help him. Anyway, I'm sure something out there's on fire, and here I am rambling about the past. I should let you go. Talk later?
Need and knowledge.
You're up late.
You're awake to notice.
Can't sleep. I know. I'm awake to ask.
I sleep when I can get it. And this place, it's too quiet for that.
Quiet's good. Quiet means Darkspawn haven't shown up. Well, they have, but they aren't currently trying to eat your liver. Okay, what works then? How do you sleep?
I don't know. Chase the right bastard through the wrong ritual? It'll knock you right out. Of course, you might wake up with a new accessory.
Well, that must have been something.
There was a bit more in the middle, but yeah.
And now?
It's not what keeps me up at night. It's not the quiet. I never could sleep once work gets in my head. But what's got you up at night?
When you're a Warden, the Darkspawn song is part of you. It's in your head. Your dreams. Not all the time, but I was told full blights make it worse. I wasn't ready for how much.
No sweet dreams for heroes.
Not so much.
Restlessness catches. Get one person in a room nervous, the whole place twitches. One person can't sleep. It's only getting later. Get out while you can.
And if it's already too late?
Don't tell me you're a lost cause.
I might be.
I know the feeling.
Beware the ancient that sleeps here, dweller. Death and blight have not tempered its rage.
Corruption. Undead. I'd say we found out who's responsible.
Careful! This is no common undead.
Take it down! weaken it.
Watch your back.
Unfinished.
On to you.
All together now.
Good to go. Oh.
Ready and waiting.
Finish it. Right, on 'em. Get out of there.
Aquecer pra aquecer.
Beware the ancient that sleeps here, dweller. Death and blight have not tempered its rage.
Corruption. Undead. I'd say we found out who's responsible.
Careful. This is no common undead.
Take it down.
All together now.
You okay, Rook? On to you.
Let there be no shelter from the dead.
A story unfinished.
Coming at range.
Need help!
It's drawing power from the Fates air.
Is it healing itself?
Should weaken it.
Final call!
Got him in position.
Firing at us!
Right on him.
Is back.
Fired upon! Under fire! Behold the wrath of the dead!
Unfinished.
Appreciate it, Everett.
That one, that one.
Ready and willing!
weakening the fainter. Keep going. That should weaken it.
Puta.
Beware the ancient that sleeps here, dweller. Death and blight have not tempered its rage.
Corruption. Undead. I'd say we found out who's responsible.
This is no common undead.
Take it down. drawing power from the fates end.
It's not... Is it healing itself?
That should weaken it.
The story.
Onto you! Ready to go, team? Have the win, Rook. Don't just stand there. You got it. Finish it.
Finished.
They're shooting for us. I'm good.
Beware the ancient that sleeps here, dweller. Death and blight have not tempered its rage.
Corruption. Undead. I'd say we found out who's responsible. Take it down. It's drawing power from the Fates end.
And it appears to be regenerating.
Should weaken it.
Story unfinished.
Got him in position.
Unfinished.
Someone follow up.
Is back. Turned.
That one, that one. Touch from a distance. Finish it.
Back. Turned.
Right on him. Again? What will it take to stop this thing?
Weakening the Fates end. Keep going.
Ih. Alterone, velho. Não dá pra alterar.
Beware the ancient that sleeps here, dweller. Death and blight have not tempered its rage.
Corruption. Undead. I'd say we found out who's responsible.
Careful! Corrupt undead!
Take it down!
Final call! At the ready!
Coming at range. Got it.
Unfinished!
Behold the wrath of the dead!
I'm there.
It's drawing power from the Fates end.
And it appears to be...
That should weaken it.
Onto you.
Come forth! Mage undying!
Cara, esse daqui é bem mais dinâmico do que o que existe na jogabilidade. Muito mais. Cara, eu tô preferindo mais os antigos do que isso.
Some of us still wear pants.
Um quesito de história. Ah, cara, não acho que seja melhor não. Faltam alguns detalhes ainda para ser melhor. Eu acho que se fosse a jogabilidade atual, com o diálogo e a estratégia anterior, estava ótimo.
Hi, I'm Rook. I'm very much hoping you're Tosh.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
The Lords want to hit a cave on the coastal cliffs. Big Vincimer makes her lair there. We get her out, the Lords get in, we go home and get drunk. Might be more on Tom. Don't get in my way.
Tipo, tem alguns personagens que são muito oroba, tá ligado? E também a parte de ser bem One Direction também é um pouco
I set bait.
frustrante.
She comes out to eat. My partners loot the lair while she's out here. We'll find the bait on the
Porque sim, você tem partes para explorar, você tem mapas para explorar. Mas tem muita coisa que é pré-definida. O que você vai ganhar, o que você vai fazer. Então assim, é por onde você vai, por onde você não pode ir. Tipo, eles poderiam melhorar o quesito, por exemplo, de parede invisível. Provavelmente vai chegar uma hora
You
aqui
said the dragon we're dealing with was a Vincimer.
que eu vou encontrar uma parede branca.
breathes lightning.
Tipo, ah, você não pode entrar aqui agora. Em vez deles fizerem, sei lá, uns combos ou algo do tipo,
Lords just want the horde in her
e
lair.
falar, ah, ele está abrindo o caminho, eles simplesmente chegam e metem uma parede branca. É tipo, é detalhe. O jogo tá divertido, ele pode se dizer bom, mas esses detalhezinhos acabam matando ele. Porque assim, se ele tipo... Ah, cara, quem gosta de transmob, fica bom, porque você não fica preso. Por exemplo, meu personagem tá usando transmob. Pode, sei lá, a roupa que ele tá usando é essa daqui, que tá equipada. Mas aí tá falando assim, mais ou menos, né? Esquisito aí, mais ou menos. E depois eu posso até chegar a mostrar aqui. Não é lá essas coisas. Do que jogos, por exemplo, Baldur's Gate 3 dava pra fazer. Ou até o mesmo aquele Conan Exile dá pra fazer. Isso aqui não é no mesmo nível. Ah, tá sendo que coisa são essas borboletas azuis do ali. Aí, menino, a gente vai explorar o mapa. Tem que aproveitar esses momentos. Ali eu não posso ainda. Ok. Tem alguma coisa aqui que eu não posso entrar agora. Tipo, a água tá até aumentar o joelho para não perder velocidade. Nossa, velho. Ou um pássaro, por exemplo, eu não posso dar uma flechada nele. Não, seguir aqui, não tem mais nada pra explorar.
On Tom ahead. Be ready. They go hard. Watch yourself. They have Gatlock cannons.
Ah, caralho. Não é possível matar esse bicho aqui, pelo amor de Deus.
Not your land.
Tipo, olha quanto tempo eu deixei os mobs, os NPCs batendo no carro. E eles tiraram exatos 11% de vida. Eu não consigo fazer as coisas simples, mano.
So, you've got no problem fighting other Canary?
I'm from Ravane. I don't think I follow the tune.
You've got the arm ropes?
Sure. I wear a lot of stuff.
É muito legal,
You
pá.
don't get to tell me who I am.
Tá mais
Doesn't
dinâmico.
matter anyway. The Antom don't follow the
O
Cune
problema
either.
é aquilo que eu falei, os NPCs da sua equipe não estão aí só pra tacar skill, porque eles não matam o inimigo.
Thought you wanted us here to help you.
No.
Tem. É ele. É que aí é parte da história. Não sei tanto que acompanhou. Mas ele é um suposto vilão. E tudo começou por causa de uma coisa que ele queria fazer, sabe? É que tipo, ele queria romper o véu para que ele retirasse isso. O véu era uma... Eu não sei do que você sabe da história. Mas Solas, ele criou o véu para poder aprisionar
We're not fighting the dragon.
os deuses antigos
Vincimers
elfos.
eat big game, usually sea life. They're not hostile unless you do something
E
stupid.
só que o véu ele
Like,
separou os espíritos
around
do
in its
mundo comum.
Right. So we lure her out, then the lords go in and grab
Aí foi
anything
criado
shiny.
o imaterial.
Kill dragons, right?
Dividir, né?
You're
O
the
imaterial
dragon
do material.
I kill them when they need killing. This one doesn't.
Aí nós interrompemos esse ritual que ele estava fazendo e deu chabu tudo. É maneiro, cara. Assim, a história tem algumas coisas legais. Eles exploram os elementos do mundo. Eu gostaria que ainda tivesse aquela coisa de explorar. Não explorar, né? Mas aproveitar as escolhas que você fez nos últimos jogos. Ele setou.
Alright.
Ele te dá algumas escolhas que você pode fazer em relação ao
You said
Inquisition.
we'd find bait here?
Bait'll find us.
Sim,
Come on.
The bait will find
eles
us.
colocaram as 3 escolhas que você pode fazer do que acontecer do Inquisition. Que é 4, não pô. Você cria o seu Inquisidor. Você diz com quem o Inquisidor fez o romance. Se a Inquisição ainda existe ou não. E se a Inquisição, existindo ou não, está atrás de Solas. E é isso, acabou. Assim, tudo que aconteceu é como se não tivesse existido. Volta lá ali. Eu não peguei. Então.
Look out! Deep stalkers!
Só essas coisas, né, velho?
The deep stalkers are the bait? Now you're stealing my tricks.
Eles acertaram muitas coisas, mas eles também acertaram muito. As habilidades estão muito maneiras. Muito. Gameplay tá legal.
Heads
A
up!
árvore de habilidades tá muito maneira.
That's their pack leader. Take her down.
Rain incoming!
think that's the last of them. Now what?
Now I get the fire going and make our dragon dinner.
Pegar.
Good. She'll like it. And this potion will put her to sleep for a few hours. But we gotta get her attention. Use the horn up there. Come on, she'll be here soon.
So, we held up our end of the bargain?
You did okay. So, what do y'all do?
Right now, we're trying to take down evil god monsters and their blighted dragons.
What? That can't be right. Dragons don't get blighted. They're smart enough to avoid that crap.
However it's happening, the gods are using the blight to force dragons to attack people.
That's messed up. Somebody needs to stop them.
Uma tela pingando. Só pra eu ir lá, já
I
vou.
left the horn right up there. Can you sound it?
Não. Olha que eu. Passar atrás.
There you go. A toss curry.
Where are we headed?
That old gray Warden fort. Anton might be there. I want to see what they're doing. If it's anything the Lords of Fortune need to worry about.
She responded quickly to the horn.
This time,
You fed her before?
took a while to get her used to it.
It sounds like you've got her trained.
You train a dog. You reach an understanding with a dragon.
Verdade. Um cachorro. Dragão você. É uma porra.
Vincimers are clumsy on land. Better in the water. They cut the surface like a knife.
They swim?
They dive down after prey like a giant bird. Sometimes they stun schools of fish with their lightning. Gulp them all down in a single bite.
Oh, gente. Oh, meu Deus. Um baú aqui perto.
I was close. A lot bigger than a griffin.
Letting us know she sees us.
Também,
Might
se
also
não me
be her way
engano,
of saying thanks for the food.
esse dragão que a gente tá tendo essa cena aqui, dá pra matar ele no Inquisition. Dá pra matá-lo, né? Sim, aqui. Por baixo?
Some of these buildings look like Grey Warden architecture.
Good eye. Wardens used to have a big outpost. They left after a volcano erupted. Said it closed some tunnels.
Makes sense. If a volcano floods the deep road with magma, no need to worry about Darkspawn using those tunnels.
Que em cima, velho, o negócio. Costas, esquerda e direita. Isso aqui vem pra cá. Isso aqui vem pra cá. Isso aqui vai pra cá. Boa. Terminar essa quest aqui, fechado.
The Antom are definitely here.
Let's check inside the fort. I want to see what they're doing.
Não chega nada.
Shit. More on top. Not even supposed to be here. Weak dust people? I'll show you weak dust people!
Coming in range! Good to go again.
Come on, let's keep looking.
We're clear.
So the Antom took over the outpost after the Grey Wardens abandoned it?
Yeah. Ravain and the Canary were at peace forever. Then the Antom broke away from the Qun and invaded. The Canary builders are part of a different caste. They didn't break away. So the Antom take over old forts like this instead of building their own.
O negócio tá meio cheio de tesouros. Missão dourada. Arcaça da fortuna.
Grapples, nets. The Antom are going after the Vincimer.
She's a dragon. She can take care of herself.
Not after I drugged her. Come on. They've been watching. They knew I drug her to make her sleep. Assholes!
É. Assim, fogo.
Nice move, Rook. That's how Wardens get it done. I'm ready. Tell me what you need. One for us.
Aqui um segundo.
They haven't seen us yet. We can run.
Hey! I brought her down. She's mine by right.
Makara.
Mara Namra Benarie Bala! Atash Martarost! Asitarala! Kyuto! Tarala!
Come on!
Boom.
So, you breathed fire.
Yeah?
You don't just hunt dragons. You're part dragon?
Were we supposed to know this? Because I don't remember you mentioning it.
We can talk later. Let me know when you're ready. I'll burn the chains off the dragon.
A trapped animal is a scared animal. She'll be angry once we free her.
You're right. We gotta be ready to run. Hopefully she won't chase us.
One dragon flew off, now safe to finish its nap, uninterrupted. Another was about to wake up. The surviving Antam poachers carried news of a fire-breathing Kunari back to their leader. Tosh and the team would soon find themselves being hunted by the Dragon King.
Agora teoricamente tem todos os personagens
Wonderfully
possíveis.
done, Tash. While you played with the big scary dragon, we looted the shiny stuff from her cave. So, Rook, Varric's talked about you. I see he wasn't making shit up this time. They call me Isabella, among other things.
What did you find in the cave?
A lot of dragon shit, gold, some fancy trinkets, and this.
It almost looks like a rune. Does it do anything?
Shit, I hope not.
It conveys knowledge. While not as impressive as a magical explosion, it can still change the world.
Rook, this is Shathan. She's our expert on Kunari artifacts.
This piece predates the Steel Age by centuries. It comes from an earlier attempt at settlement. One that left no survivors. You used your fire.
What? No.
Were you seen by the Antam? You promised you would be careful, Evatosh. You need to be away for a while. It is good you are joining Rook's team.
I'm what?
We're looking for a good dragon hunter. That would be you.
Yeah?
Our contact here said you'd agree to join us.
Didn't Shathan... I thought you and your mother had agreed on this.
Nope.
Whoops. Well, you'll work it out. You always do. For gold and glory, Tash. You're welcome back whenever. Rook, pleasure doing business with you.
Mother, what did you do?
I thought you would enjoy the chance to work with Rook's team. Do you not wish to stop these blighted dragons?
Of course I do. I might have decided to join on my own. Maybe after you talked to me.
I talked to you about not using your fire in front of the Antam.
Essa é uma menina birrada.
I will
velho.
prepare potions for you to take. Would you prefer ginger or lavender?
The ginger.
Hassam Vinek. Rook, you will keep her safe.
Well, it must be nice to have your mother so involved in your life. Anyway, welcome to the team. Might not be what you wanted, but we could really use the help.
I'll get my stuff. Hey. It is.
Sorry?
Joining your team. It is what I wanted.
Glad to hear it.
The Antam hate magic. They always talk about how much better Kunari are than everyone else. Now they worship elven gods for power? Hypocrites. But it explains why they pushed so hard into Ravane.
With this, Demeter's Crossing and the Blighted Dragons, and everything else we're all dealing with, feels like we're at war. A lot of little wars.
Didn't take the gods long to attract support from all the worst people in Thedas.
They're offering power to anyone who wants it. The Venatori and Antam won't question what it will cost.
So how do we fight back then?
We don't have an army, but we do have allies. Like the Veil Jumpers.
After Demeter's crossing, it's personal for them.
The Shadow Dragons, particularly after we helped save their city.
A debt the Viper will repay soon.
Also, Lady Morrigan requested a meeting at the Cobbled Swan in Minrathous.
Could she have found some trace of the gods?
Probably. Morrigan doesn't visit crowded taverns for fun.
I also heard from Grey Wardens out in the Hossberg wetlands, Antoine and Evka. Something strange is happening with the Blight there. I bet it involves the gods.
Any details on the Blight in the wetlands?
No. But you know how Antoine's normally got nice, neat handwriting?
Yes.
Could barely read his note. He's either excited, scared, or both.
The First Warden hasn't been thrilled with how I'm carrying out my duties.
So are you a new one, huh?
If we go to the wetlands, I'm hoping the First Warden's safely over in Weishaupt.
Couldn't say. Still, you can't get in any more trouble with the Order than you already are.
Yeah. Gillenane has laid low since we hurt her dragon, but the Blight spreads rot wherever the gods go.
And no one's better at tracking Blight than Wardens.
Morrigan and those Wardens feel like our best leads on finding the gods.
Are they really gods? Or just ancient mages? It's not clear.
They're gods. In their power and wrath, at least.
Lucanus, you're back.
I am.
Good to have you back. This is Professor Emmerich Volkarin, our Fade expert, and Tash, our dragon hunter. They joined while you were away.
Hey.
Charmed.
Right. Not everyone has met. So, a dragon hunter. Treviso could have used you.
What's happening there?
It's just... people blame you for what happened to Treviso, Rook. But they did not have to make that choice, knowing what the gods are capable of. There was no recall. Still, it changes things. How could it not?
But you're back with us.
Yes, here to stay.
Good to have you back. Whatever the circumstances. Everyone needs to be part of this. That's the only way we'll win.
After what they did to Treviso, I want these gods to fall. I don't see anyone else with a better chance than you. My blade's yours. Until the end.
Great. Let's follow up on some leads.
I'll let Lady Morrigan know we're ready to meet.
I'll send word to Antoine and Evka. They're holed up in a town called Lavendale.
Everyone else should rest up. Be ready to move when I call.
Never easy, is it, kid?
What do you mean?
Making the big choices, then living with the consequences.
If I don't make the tough decisions, no one else will. So I live with the consequences.
And you don't blame anyone else for them. That's why I recruited you. Anyway, you've got a meeting with Morrigan to attend, and dealing with whatever the Wardens found. All this chatting has taken it out of me. Think I'll rest for a bit. Good work, Rook. You'll find your way through this. I know it.
Pode o ataque, quando o Lucanus está mais autossuficiente e menos inclinado a controlar as pessoas. Sua habilidade dele aumentada, mas ele não usará mais habilidade de suporte. E progressões será mais rápido. Ui, bosta, isso mais um dano. Ah, tá. Vou aproximar ele um pouquinho. E essa aqui vai dar uma missão. Vou falar com esse cara. Tá bem. Clube do livro. What the fuck?
Hey.
I'm sorry, but I find it completely unnatural.
I don't get why you think cremation's so bad. Everyone outside Navarra burns their dead.
All those lost vessels, fine mansions reduced to ash. Manfred, for instance, how would his wisp have fared if I hadn't given it a body?
What does Manfred understand exactly?
Simple things, but he grows. Spirits of curiosity are voracious learners. The more he experiences, the more sophisticated his conclusions. With guidance, of course.
Where or who'd you get his body from?
There was no single donor. The arms were recovered from a charnel pit. The ribs were a gift from a dear friend. And Manfred's wisp picked out his own skull from some donations. That was quite the day. He's been fine company during my necropolis excursions ever since.
If I say, good to meet you, will he get that?
Manfred's alert to the sentiment, certainly. I encountered him as a wisp in the necropolis years ago. A simple spirit, but so curious. He refused to leave my side.
So, you built a skeleton for the spirit to live in?
Spirits are formed from the emotions and desires of people in the mortal realm. Manfred's wisp came from curiosity. It's these spirits which animate the dead. Their drive revives the corpse, yet the corpse colors their actions. Thus, the eternal question, are undead, inhuman spirits puppeting a body, or does some shade of the departed return?
It's got to bring back a little piece at least.
That's my belief as well. I swear I could see it sometimes, Rook. A glint of recognition of something more in the dead.
Hey, that's my sleeve. Are you trying to steal my buttons?
As well as a certain mischievousness. Manfred.
Espada aqui, velho. Vou cometer uma espada. Oh.
Between the facing gods.
Dificuldades 5. Deixa todo.
The spirits lament, dweller. The blight spreads here. Seek its roots.
Eu tô combinando só de quest, velho.
That veil bubble we found you in. How often do those happen in our...
Sometimes, often, never. Depends on the day, and they're unpredictable. And with Elgranon and Gillenane loose, who knows what might get twisted up.
Well, isn't that a treat?
Inherent instability and survival uncertainty aside, they really are fascinating.
I'll take your word for it.
Carving monsters, huh? Didn't figure you for an artist.
This? It's by necessity. If you know your enemy, their weak spots, maybe you live another day.
You've got a flair for the dramatic.
Nothing scarier than the real thing.
What would he do with it?
Standard bestiaries are always some mage drawing things they've never seen, taking the piss out of it. They don't understand how when the hunt ends and you come nose to nose with an ogre, someone's going to die. So I'm making the real Monster Hunter manual.
Who are you doing it for?
Balmor, that imbecile in Teventer, lecturing on things he doesn't know about. And Ludric over in Ravane thinks taking a rock wraith down with a lucky shot makes him a champion.
Yeah, Ludric and his ego.
You ever met Ludric?
Well...
Because he's been dead 300 years, living off the legend of one fluke arrow.
Oh, I just wanted to make you feel better.
My reward is showing these idiots how it's done.
Sounds like a fun read. I'm in.
You have to buy it first.
Where's the Gloomhowler?
Can't carve it till I know what it is. You want a piece of the Howler boy?
Is he ready?
Was I ready the first time I fought a Hurlock?
Well, you're still alive.
I got my ass handed to me. Broke 4 ribs and cracked my jaw. Then I got back up and drove a blade through its skull. In this line of work, Asan and I are only as strong as the quarry we hunt.
Makes sense. You'll learn to fight by fighting.
I don't know another way. Out there in the world, you sink or swim.
Can a half-lion, half-eagle swim?
Don't know. Asan?
Which half was that?
Search me. Both halves share the same stomach.
Right. See you around.
Primeiro. Deixar aqui em live. Obrigadão, tu ficar vai falar. Vamos lá.